Guys, I think I found the perfect hiding spot. It's perfect. They haven't found me yet. And hopefully they never will. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The coronavirus shutting down the schools. 3 little monsters chasing me non-stop for 2 days. Well, day and a half. I'm being dramatic, I know. But know what they hate? Comic books. They hate when Dad talks comic books because he knows so much. So what are we going to do? Let's talk about suggested pickups for tomorrow. That's right. Let's do it. Right after this.
What's up, comic book fans? My name is Bruce Moreau.
And I am Stephanie.
What's up, comic book fans? My name is Bruce Moreau and welcome to the channel. And before we jump into what this episode is, I just want to take a few seconds and say I hope you guys are staying happy. I hope you're staying healthy during these crazy, insane times that is the coronavirus times. That's what I've dubbed it. So I just hope you're staying happy. I hope you're staying healthy. And for all the parents out there, I hope you're staying sane. If you're like me, you're lucky enough that you're able to work from home, but you're also unlucky enough that your kids have off school and now they're stuck home with you and you're trying to work. You're trying to get them to do their at-home schoolwork and it's just crazy and bonkers. I love my kids, but they're a handful. All right, guys, now that that's over, stay happy, stay healthy, and let's jump into what this episode's going to be about. And that is suggested pickups for New Comic Book Day. And this week is March 18th, 2020. That is tomorrow. Today is happy St. Patrick's Day. That's right. It is. Today is March 17th. I hope you guys, either right now or maybe a little later, get to have a nice green cocktail. Because I know Stephanie and I are. We already have it planned. A little green dye and a little beer. It's gonna be delicious. So in this episode, I'm going to go over the books that I'm picking up tomorrow on New Comic Book Day, and also I'm gonna suggest a few books that you guys might want to add to your pull list. Either they have a really good creative team, there's a lot of buzz about it, or it just looks cool. All right, guys, one more thing, just one more, I promise. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. All right, helps the channel, helps me. Let's do it. Let's get into the pickups. Alright guys, first up we have my DC pulls. There's only 3 books this week, so it should go pretty quick. And the first book up is Batman number 91. This is written by James Tynion IV and art by Jorge Jimenez. This book continues to get better and better with every issue, and the fact that Jorge Jimenez is on this book, and he's going to be on it for a while hopefully, is just amazing. And the story is just heating up and getting better and better, leading to the Joker War. And Jorge Jimenez did come out and say that he's busting his butt to try to be the main and only artist during the Joker's War. And Jorge Jimenez, I commend you, and my prayers and hopes and dreams are with you, because that would be freaking amazing. There's 2 covers on this book. There's the Jorge Jimenez main cover, and then there is a Francis Mattina cover with the Penguin on it that is pretty freaking dope, but I will always go with Jorge Jimenez. So I am going with cover A. Do you guys like zombies? How about superhero and supervillain zombies? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? It's amazing, it's awesome, and that's why I'm picking up DC's Unkillables number 2. This is written by Tom Taylor and art by Carl Mostrat and Trevor Scott. The first issue was fantastic. It was so good. I love the villains that they teamed up that were left on Earth, and I also love the few heroes that they found and they brought together to make this little hero team. It was just fantastic. There is 3 covers on this book. I'm picking up cover A, but you can't go wrong with either cover B, cover C, or the cover A that I'm going with. Did you guys know that I like Batman? And in kind, I also like Robin. I know, it's crazy. And this week, the Robin 80th Anniversary 100-page spectacular comes out, and it looks really cool. There are 11 writers and I believe 8 or 9 artists on this book, and a total of 10 variant covers. There's a lot to choose from here. I have no idea what exactly is going to be in this issue. There have been some really cool teases from people like Tom King and a few others, so I'm super excited to see what this is all going to be about. And yeah, it looks really fun. And let's just enjoy 100 pages of Robin, shall we? My first Marvel pull for the week is Captain America number 20. This is written by Ta-Nehisi Coates and art by Robert Quinn. And this has been a super solid story from the start. There was a couple of issues that weren't so great, but for the most part, the overall story that Ta-Nehisi Coates is telling is really cool. There's a lot of little parts that are just really interesting, and he hasn't brought them all together for one big climax. So I'm really excited to see where the story is going and where it ends. So yeah, Captain America number 20. There are 2 covers and I am going with cover A. Did you guys know that Deadpool is the king of monsters? Well, you should, because you should be reading Deadpool, and especially this week's Deadpool number 4. This is written by Kelly Thompson and art by Chris Bacalao, one of my favorite artists. And yeah, this continues to be a really fun read. In this issue, we will see Kraven go up against Deadpool, and if Kraven can somehow kill Deadpool, he will become the king of the monsters that have taken over Staten Island. What? There are 2 covers for this issue, and I will be going with the Chris Bacalao cover A, but both covers B and C are pretty sweet. Let me know down in the comments below which cover you're going with. My next pull is Guardians of the Galaxy number 3. This is written by Al Ewing, and there's 4 artists on this book: Juan Gabal, Nina Vasquez, Chris Spruce, and Beline Ortega. And this book has been really fun. It's been kind of wacky, actually. We have a semi-new group of Guardians going up against some super overpowered Greek gods, and Hercules is in there. So it's been pretty wacky and pretty fun, and that's why I'm picking this book up. And there are 3 covers. I don't really love any of them, but I am going to go with that cover A, because I'm a cover A kind of guy. Being a teenager is hard enough. Imagine being a teenage superhero in a world of superheroes, and then you're blamed for a tragic event, and all of a sudden it's outlawed to be a superhero. What? And that's why I am picking up Outlawed number 1. This is written by Eve Ewing and art by Kim Jangto. I butchered that. I apologize, Kim. But yeah, this book looks super fun. I just love the teen angst that teen superhero books bring, and I'm just a kid at heart, so yeah, I love that stuff. So yeah, I am picking up the cover A, but there are 3 other covers, and that's just cover A by Pepper Lorez. It's just too good to pass up, so cover A it is again. Alright guys, there is a new number 1 dropping this week, and it's a character that I hold near and dear to my heart ever since I read Dennis Hopeless's run on this book, and that is Spider-Woman number 1. This is written by Carla Pacheco, I think it's Pacheco, and art by Pepe Perez. Yeah, I love Dennis Hopeless's run on this book. It was so good. I loved what he did with this character. It was, I don't know. Stephanie and I absolutely love his run on that book, so I really hope Carla takes a little bit, if not all, of what he did and brings it over to her run. From the synopsis, I don't think that's the case, but my fingers are crossed. I love Jessica Drew, and I really hope Carla does it right. There are 26 covers in total, guys. 26 to choose from. That is just bananas. I will be going with cover A or cover B, whatever is left at my shop out here on Long Island. And yeah, cover A or cover B, guys. Let's get excited. Jessica Drew is back with her own book. Let's do it. My last Marvel book of the week, it brings us to the only X-Men book of the week, which is insane because the last few weeks I have had like 4 or 5 X-Men books. And this week we have X-Force number 1. This is written by Benjamin Percy and art by Joshua Cassara. This continues to be a solid book. The last few issues have been a little, I don't know. So I'm hoping this brings it back into being one of the great Dawn of X books. So yeah, there are 2 covers for this book, and I'm going with cover A. Short, sweet, let's do it. Let's get into those indies next. My first indie pull for the week is Red Mother number 4. This is written by Jeremy Hahn and art by Danny Lockhart, and this has been a super solid read from the beginning. I will say that the last issue was a little slow and not a lot happened, so I really hope this book picks up a little bit, but it's been a really good read, and I highly suggest you guys consider picking up Red Mother number 4. There are 2 covers for this book, and I'm going with cover A. Surprise, surprise. Next up, we have Spawn number 306. This is written by Todd McFarlane and art by Philip Tan, and this is the start of a new story arc, and this is the start for Philip Tan taking over as the interior artist on this book. So what a better point than now to jump in. And I'm already in since the last like 3 or 4 issues, so I'm super excited for this issue. There is a total of 4 covers on this book, and I'm probably going to go cover A, but that Francisco Martina cover is might be too hard to pass up. Let me know what you guys are picking up down in the comments below. Tell me you guys know who Erica Slaughter is. Tell me you've been reading Something is Killing the Children, because if you're not, you're doing yourself a disfavor and you're crazy. That's right, my last pull of the week is Something is Killing the Children, number 6. This is written by James Tinian IV and art by Werther Dell'Edera. And guys, you have to be picking this book up. I could try to explain the last 5 issues to you, but I would go on for a long, long time. this book is about a girl named Erica Slaughter who kills monsters, and those monsters have been killing the children. So, get it? Something's killing the children, and Erica is killing those monsters. It's been a really fun, crazy ride, and I highly suggest you guys pick this book up. There are 2 covers on this book, and I am going with cover A because that cover A is so dope. And that does it for my indie books, and let's jump into my one and single suggested book. Do you guys like the sound of a time-traveling assassin that you could pay top dollar to go back and kill someone for you? Well, then you might want to consider adding Artemis and the Assassin #1 to your pull list, because that's exactly what that book is going to be about. I might actually consider putting this on my pull list once I get a chance to check out the interior art. Until then, it's just a consideration or a suggestion for you guys to consider. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this week. It was a big week in comics. I'm going to be spending a lot of money at the comic book shop this week, but that's okay. I'm stuck in my house with my kids. What better thing to do than to sit down with them and read some amazing comic books? So again, I hope you guys are staying happy. I hope you're staying healthy and sane in this crazy time that is going on right now with the coronavirus times. And yeah, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell notification so that way you guys are notified when I upload new videos and go live. Alright guys, again, thank you. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.